Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Joel. I'm now a third semester nursing student at Imperial Valley College, and for today's video is going to be how to go from being an average nursing student to an overachiever nursing student in less than 10 minutes. I promise it's going to be less than 10 minutes, so let's get started. Now, everything that I'm going to be telling you is based from the book that I'm going to be showing you right now, but I have done this thing myself, and I didn't know it was a thing. But, you know, when I read it in this book called Can't Hurt Me, which is what I based a little bit of my last video, you're gonna see that, you know, it's pretty similar stuff that I've been doing, and I'm gonna say why. Now, the first thing he talks about is there's something in your brain that is the one telling you like you can't do it, self-doubt, the one that brings your anxiety. That is called the governor, into the author's point of view. You know, it doesn't have an official name, but that's what he calls it. He's a governor because he governs your mind. You know, if you're really not able to control the governor, you're gonna be quitting. You're gonna feel super anxious. You're gonna have a lot of self-doubt, and it's gonna govern you pretty much. So you need two things in order to overcome the governor, which I'll call passion and obsession. Now, how do you get the passion and obsession? You need to answer one simple question: why are you doing this? Because if you're really able to answer that question, then everything else should, at least, like, the difficult levels should be reduced a tiny bit, and you will be able to overcome it. Because if you just say, oh, I just want to save lives, I want to help people, I want to make my parents proud, I don't think that's going to cut it. There's a lot of things you can do to help people. There's a lot of things you can do to save lives. There's a lot of things you can do to make your parents happy. And if you're in a major because you just want to make your parents happy or proud, I don't think that's going to cut it. Because, yeah, you're going to need a lot more than that. So if you're able to answer that question, then you're gonna have passion and obsession, because that's what you really want to be doing. You're doing this for yourself, and you just enjoy everything about the career. So whenever you have those type of feelings of like, oh my god, I'm not good enough, a lot of like the self-doubt thoughts, you're just gonna be saying that. It's like, this is the passion that I have, this is the obsession that I have, because I really want to become this, so I'll do it. Now, that's not all that you need. You also need something that you can recall, or something that you can get energy or fuel, and he calls it a cookie jar. Now, you're actually gonna have a cookie jar, but without the cookies inside, and you're gonna put little notes inside. And so you can have like a little notepad or like an actual sheet of paper, and you're gonna write an event that you overcame the odds about something that you thought it was gonna be really hard to overcome. So it could be, for instance, I really thought I was not going to be able to pass the 4th exam because I really thought I was going to fail, but then it turns out I got an 84 or 86 or whatever. So you're going to write that event, you're going to put it into your cookie jar, and whenever you start feeling like this governor feelings, pretty much, you're going to be reaching for your cookie jar, and you're going to pull out one of them, and you're going to read it. And if it takes 2, 3, 4, 5 readings, that's okay, because you're just going to remind yourself that I overcame these odds once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, and now that I read all of these and I'm fueled again, you know, I can start working again. And those thoughts are going to be fading, because you're going to be thinking, this is just going to be another event that I'm going to be putting in my cookie jar, so everything's going to be fine. And I thought that was pretty good. I didn't try the cookie jar one, but it makes a lot of sense. But everything else is what I tried. Now, the other one is that whenever you feel pain, that is a good thing, because it's telling your body that it's getting out of its comfort zone. Now, good things never came from being into your comfort zone, so that's good. It's kind of like when you're in the gym and you're working out. You know, it hurts, but you're not going to stop and you're not going to leave. You're going to be there until you finish your set, until you finish all your workouts. And it's the same thing here. When you start feeling a little bit of pain and you still have like 25 minutes into your timer, you're not going to quit. You're going to finish the timer, and then you're going to take your 5 to 10 minute break, you know, which is a good thing. Now, one thing that the author emphasizes is that whenever you feel pain in your mind or it's physical and you're still going, that is a good indication, and you should be proud of yourself, because even though you're having all these mixed feelings in your brain that you should stop and you're still going, it just tells you that you're capable of doing more than what your mind is telling you that it's your limit. Because pretty much whenever you're still going, like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 2 minutes, whatever, you're still going, even though you have that feeling, you're telling your mind like, you're not controlling me, like I'm the one that decides pretty much. And the last thing he talks about is the 40% rule. And the 40% rule is that whenever you feel that type of physical or mental pain in your body, that is only 40% of your fuel that has gone to the trash or has been used. You still have 60% more. So if you're able to have that mentality and recall it every single time, like, hey, I know I'm feeling like this, my mind hurts, but I'm only 40%. I still have 60% more to give. And if you really do that every single day that you feel like that, your mind is going to believe it, because every time you repeat stuff or say stuff, your mind is going to believe it. It could be positive things, it could be negative things, and that's the good thing about the mind, that you're able to train it. It's not set, it's not programmed, and you can't change it. You know, your mind is constantly changing, constantly evolving, and you're able to do that. So whenever you're studying and you have like this little, like, I don't know, like you feel like a little bit of mental pain because you've been reading a lot, but you still have 10 more minutes into your 25-minute or 50-minute Pomodoro timer, then you need to say to yourself, like, okay, I still have 10 more minutes to go, let's go. And think to yourself, into your mind, like, this is 40% of my capacity, I still have 60% more. And recall that whenever I feel pain, that is a good thing, because I'm growing as a person, I'm getting out of my comfort zone, because my body's not used to this, and that's a good thing. In order to have change, you know, we're definitely going to be feeling a little bit weird. So those are all the things that I have for you guys today. You know, I did it under 10 minutes, which is a good thing. Now, how did I do this before? Now, with me, I didn't know about the term governor, but I did know about this little type of thoughts in my mind that would give me kind of like self-doubt in a way. I want to say in a way because that's the best way I can phrase it. But I would constantly remind myself, like, this is just a phase, it's just a phase, and I'm gonna be able to overcome it. And then I would say, like, everybody in my class feels like I do right now, anxious, stressed, so it's not like a me feeling. Now, the cookie jar, that was completely new to me and I loved it. I'm definitely gonna be trying that out before I go into the third semester. And the other one about like the physical or mental pain and telling you that it's out of your comfort zone, I did see it like that too, because I did figure out that whenever I would go on and study, and even though I had like this little type of pain, I would be feeling better at the end of the study session, because I was like, damn, like, even though I felt like that, I was able to finish. So that would like give me fuel or make me think that I was growing as a student, or I was being a little more disciplined. And then the 40% rule, that was new to me. I never looked at it like that. I would always say, like, I'm almost halfway through my studying. You know, even though I'm feeling like this, you know, we still have, I don't know, 2 more hours of studying. So I really think I'm able to do it. You know, I know myself and I know I can. But I wouldn't think about it like, oh, 40% of my fuel has been used, because I don't know, I never thought like that. But when I read it, I was like, it really makes a lot of sense, and I was able to convince my mind. You know, I have a lot of things in my day, and whenever I feel like tired, or like I don't want to do this, or I don't want to go to the gym, I'm like, dude, you're barely 40%, like you still have 60% more, like you can definitely go to the gym. And it's like true. So yeah, so if you guys still here until the end of this video, thank you so much guys for watching, and I'll see you guys into the next video. Bye bye.